Hey, people, what's happening? What's happening? Uh, what a day, what a day. Yeah, I gotta play this record, fair use, because this is a teachable moment on terms of what this crazy madness that's going on these YouTube streets. And I just saw the most ridiculous, I just heard the most ridiculous, craziest stuff on two lives. Mr. Fat Man, y'all know who I'm talking about, and Swami Brown, the clown. Kwame the clown, Swami Brown. Bruh, you have made your career talking about men all day long, bruh, and getting a check off of these people off the backs of black people, man, with these super chats and all that stuff. Man, it's time for you to go down, bruh. This stuff is ridiculous. And then everything they starting to say about you is starting to really be crazy. You on here looking at men's chests and critiquing their weight and saying suspect things like uh how cute they're money makers, like their faces and stuff. What man does that, bro? And even if I ain't saying, bro, by no means, if you gay, you gay. That don't bother me. I don't have a problem with you being whoever you be. But to get on here and receive super chats and talk about a man or men all day long is ridiculous for people to be supporting this nonsense. And then you got your picks on women and stuff. Top of the day, Mark. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for coming. Listen, this, like I said, I'm a different type of YouTuber, and people will get mad at me for saying this, but I'm like Charleston White. I'm not coming on here trying to take money out of the black people's pockets, because if it was about some money, if I needed money, then I know where to go get money from. Okay, I'm a hustler first of all and foremost. Even at 62, I know how to work with these and work with this. So if I'm and I keep telling people, when you come on here and you got people that putting up cash app, uh PayPal's and and charging you for something that they say they for you and they with you, then that love don't come. Love is free, people. Stop being used sitting up here listening to people. If you're wasting your time all day long listening to another man talk about, and these guys are millionaires, and you giving them your money. You got $700 in the bank, and this man got $1 million in the bank with 3 children, and this is where you sending your money to? Come on, people. What is wrong with you? Now, if he was giving you something tangible that was going to make your life better, then I'm down with it. Listen, people, come on. You know what? I got to learn how to do this, because this is important that people agree 100% with what I'm saying. So you get it. Maybe you'll pass this on to somebody that you think is out there just wait, just, I mean, first of all, I want to say this to whoever you are. I don't know you personally, Mr. Ronald Jones. I done heard your story, but don't you have some nieces or nephews or somebody that might be going to prom? I remember when you was a solid dude. Yeah, I remember, but I didn't know nothing about the alleged molestation. I could think it was already proved that you had been molested. And I believe your story, but at the same token, why are you spending your money on con artists and giving your money to con artists? Because I see you on several platforms just throwing the money around. Where are you getting this money from, first of all? And I'm not trying to snitch on where you get your paper from, because that really ain't none of my business. But when I'm on YouTube and I see it just flowing, 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 bro, I mean, I know I remember that somewhere along the line, allegedly you had got lawsuit money or something. You got hurt, but listen, you need to go back to your your sponsor or your counselor and talk to them that you have an addiction to this YouTube world with giving your money away. No, bro, you do skinny, you do uh Mitch 504, you do. I mean, and some of them. I mean, I donate to Miss 504. You know why? Because I got a few extra dollars. My children, my grandchildren and stuff, they don't want for nothing. So, and then I do for different reasons. And you might do for different reasons. But you doing a lot of people. That's what worries me about you. What I mean, do you treat yourself? Do you got enough clothes in your house? Do you got washcloth to wash face? I'm just saying, man, come on, bro, make it don't make up. These guys are hoes out here, man. Using you, using other people. It don't make no sense. If somebody got $70 and if somebody got $1 million and you got $70 and they want five of yours and telling you to like and subscribe before you even find out what the conversation is about, that's game right there. He might come on and talk about, hey, you know what? Can you send your sister over my house? So that stuff don't make no sense. He's buying friendship, unfortunate. Yeah, sad. Yeah. It's a lot of people like that out here. And it's sad to me too, but they don't realize this is our Black Wall Street. We throwing all the money away. We throwing all the money away. You know what? If we would live like let me put this back up. If we would understand that they making prisons in America to fill them up with black folks so they can work for 18 cents an hour making socks and uniforms for the police and pick vegetables and produce to send out and all that stuff, then they would understand that what if we took that money and put it in a fund and started planting our own foods and having women work for all this money that's getting pushed around on this YouTube and other places, we'd be rich as fuck buying land and all. You know how much money has generated? They say that this guy Kwame has made over 200,000 a year on this goddamn YouTube from just super chats. That's allegedly. That's what I'm saying. I done heard this. This stuff. Do you know how many people you can feed with $200,000, and you giving it to a man that's supposed to be worth 2 point? They say 4 to 8, but nine times out of 10, it's only like 2 point something million. But that's 2 point something million you ain't fucking got. And people got to remember. Do you see what's going on now? Gas is such and such. Kids going to proms. Then they're gonna need money to get put, next year. Your grandkids gonna need. Come on, man. Come on. You live in fucking goddamn Michigan and you sending money to a motherfucking Atlanta. Make that shit make sense. This shit is ridiculous. And listen, I'm 62 years old. I made it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Listen, if God take me out of here today or tomorrow, I can't be mad because people said I wasn't gonna make it past 16, but I'm 62. And I smoke, I drink. I drink juice right now, but I do everything I want to do. I go sit out on my lawn and I'm happy and I'm content. But I'm sad about this shit that I'm experiencing. I don't even watch fucking TV no more because every 5 minutes I gotta go. I get a notification about some bullshit that's going on, killings. Motherfucker. I believe that a motherfucker. The other day I showed a video where this motherfucker, I believe he robbed his own self in the goddamn temple of God. Supposed to be, but they say it, you know, I believe temples inside of you. But anyway, that's another story. This ain't a religious thing. Listen, this guy, supposed to be a minister, had motherfuckers come in his church and rob him in New York, right? Told everybody chill. He's been a known, yeah, you see it? Oh, absolutely, I'm blessed. Thank you for that. I'm sorry, I need to keep up with this. Yeah, I need to go back and show the video again. But, you know, I was going to play this song called Bitch Nigga by Dr. Dre and Snoop Doggy Dogg, but I ain't gonna play it because they flag me for shit, and I don't want the week off yet. I don't give a fuck about it because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not on here begging. I don't want cash out from nobody. I'm not trying to take nothing out of nobody's mouth. I'm just trying to pass some more positive insight on people to make them stop acting so goofy and stupid on this bitch. Hey, no, he wasn't right. Listen, now they claiming because you know the church is covered. They got I'm sure they got insurance. This man claimed he got over $1 million worth of shit stolen from him. He said they came in there. Did you see them? You gotta watch the video. Did you see the video? He said they came in there. They took my bishop ring. And then he got on there and another video and said, "Listen, people, just listen. If I want to buy anything I want to buy." I mean, that's expensive stuff. That's my prerogative. Motherfucker, you done staged the robbery because you already under the radar with the police. Oh, I appreciate that. But I'm not, yeah, well, if that's what I am, I'm a YouTuber. But people don't understand, man. Listen, if I just reach one person and they pass on the video, you don't even have to like and subscribe. I don't care. I come on here in my leisure and I talk, but they say the old dude's stupid. You know, I got in a bad conversation with a Lonnie One Love because I used to be a comedian. I came on here wanting to be a comedian and tell people nasty, filthy, dirty jokes. But you can't do that in this time. This time, motherfuckers is losing their mind. They going around killing their mother, their father, their sister, their brother. And I'm going to say again, this stuff is scriptural, but it ain't got to be this way. You know, especially during the pandemic. Why are people losing their fucking minds like this? And then, like I said, you're throwing the whole black economy away right here on this fucking YouTube. Motherfuckers go to the store now. You spend $100, you can come home with 2 little teeny bags of fucking food. The shit is ridiculous. Shit I used to pay $2 for, now I'm paying $6 for. Shit is fucking crazy. But guess what? God bless me so I can make it. Like I said, I'm 62. If he take me away, I make it. If you make it to 40 and you on here listen to the bullshit and giving people your money, you a goddamn fool. I say that. I stand on 10 toes down on this motherfucker. Well, I ain't got 10 toes. I got half a foot because I got half my shit cut off. But that's another story. Anyway, I recently, okay. I gotta, you know what? You could come into the box if you want to. You ain't got to show yourself. You ain't got to keep typing. You could come talk. I put the link in there. You want me to put it in there again? I recently discovered that I found her channel. She seems pretty cool. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. No, she ain't cool. She messy. She came on here and claimed what she was going to do, and she doing it. But then when you give her messy back, you a hoe, you a old this, you get, I mean, come on. That's part of it. That black people need to stop doing that to each other. Yeah, I'm a trip. Absolutely. A whole trip to motherfucking, what they call that shit? Czechoslovakia and back. for real. Yeah, because I've been there and done it. This shit, you know what I mean? And guess what? Like I said, I told people before, I came on here and got stumped by the bullshit because people got to realize. They say, hey, this is a stumper in here. You and your feelings. Everything is about feeling, motherfucker. If I didn't feel for you, I wouldn't see my fucking money. If I didn't listen to the shit you said, and I thought that it was such a positive thing that I wanted to support it, how would you get my fucking money or their money? You know, but then when you say, you know, the new thing is when you know better, you do better. So that's what I'm when I see shit, I gotta speak on it because that's what a man do. And that's what a woman do. If you see something and you know it's foul, you open your motherfucking mouth. Excuse my language. I'm from the streets. I do got some education though. Don't get it fucking twisted. Okay. Anyway, get back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm a trick, baby girl. I'm sorry. Oh, you a dude, ain't you? Wait a minute, J. I now see with the J's with the E, it's different. Hey, come on, let me put this link in this goddamn box again. Hold on for a minute. Because you got to come in here. I got to meet you. I got to hear your voice. I mean, who are you? I like to connect with people. And we can talk. Come on. You ain't got to show your face or nothing. Just pop up in here. As a matter of fact, let me get this shit off the goddamn screen. Come on in here. Don't be shy. I don't care. You got to look at listen to my fucking voice. And this is not my real voice. This shit from the pandemic 2 years ago. Fuck my shit up. Got me sounding like a whole fucking character up in this bitch. But it's okay. People don't know. But anyway, come on, Jays. You ain't go. Oh, you in there? No. Hell no. Oh, you didn't pop that. You can block your screen if you want to. I'm getting ready to add you. All right, let me put you up here. Yeah, you can turn that off. I ain't got no problem with it. What's up? What's up? Pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. How are you?
I'm fine this morning. I'm always good. If you see me woke in the morning, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Got me. And not the little white man that was hanging on the cross. I'm a different type of dude. I ain't religious. I live a way of life. That's all.
I know that's right. I'm the
same way.
Live
a way of life. I try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. But if you fuck with me, I got some shit for you. I'm a warrior. You know what I mean? Anyway, right. It's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, pleasure. Now let me put this up here with your last comment. Girl, you bet. Hey, listen, now I gotta do my comedy now. You done came on here, you gotta get a little comedy. I gotta listen. Today's your lucky day. You get to meet Mark J. First of all, I like to say this to you. You a fine motherfucker. And if
I appreciate that.
Hey, listen, and if a nigga don't know how to make Fruit Loops from scratch, don't you fuck with him. You fine as shit. Hey, listen, I'm too old for you. I'll give you the worms. And second of all, between me and you, I'm nasty, right? My parents got morals. I can't fuck with nobody under 48. But can you tell your grandmama, and your aunties about me? Can you tell them I got some leftover penis pictures from my Easter edition and I'm putting them on sale? They no longer $75. I'm selling them bitches for $35. You at work?
I am. But I'm at the office by myself. I work for a doctor. I'm at the office by myself. I work for a doctor office.
Praise the Lord. Oh, because I'm nasty. Anyway, yeah, I'm a nasty, filthy, dirty comedian on the side. But yeah, I have to give you a little something. Yeah. Anyway, but it's a pleasure meeting you, young lady. Yeah, it's sad out. It's sad out here on these YouTube streets. Somebody.
It really is.
I don't know why.
Like that. That whole Kwame thing, I was a Kwame supporter, but I left him back in January, and I never understood that. He still hasn't, to this point, explained coding and trading yet, but yet that's the thing he's kicking and came out with.
But you got to remember, see, a lot of people miss the fact that he did say he didn't know anything about coding and trading, but he heard about it and he wanted, he did. That wasn't his mistake. But let me say this to you. My problem was with him was when he had the shoe drive, and the shoe drive was nothing like a shoe drive that even I could run. Because with all the money, and I was with him through the beginning, all the money that was sent from here and there all over the world, even some people from the UK sent this man money for shoes. And actually, most of them were saying this is for the shoe drive, but they sent it to his personal account. More than 6,000 people should have got shoes. He had 400 and something K in subscribers. And I watched from 3-4 months the super chats and the money that came in. And these kids should have had jackets. They should have been, and listen, them people was out there selling food. So these kids should have had meals. I mean, it was a rainy day. It should have been rain
So the
delayed.
shoe. So you mean to tell me the shoe drive wasn't even worth shit?
Oh, and sister, if you go back and look at the shoe drive and they try to make it seem like it was such, trust me, as God is my witness on my mama, and God rest her soul, I could have threw a better shoe drive, and I've thrown better drive for people in my neighborhood in Philadelphia than that. They should have had uh 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 big things out there for them kids to play on. He
Like the bouncy houses.
had
Are you
bouncy
right down the
houses,
street from me? I'm right down the street from Philadelphia.
all of that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm in Philly. Yeah, but I'm old now. I don't get out there too much with the kids. And plus, it's a pandemic, and I got pre-existing conditions. But when you
But you're
come
right
on here,
though. He
when you
got
come
too
on
much
here in
money.
the beginning talking about you a humble guy and you this and you the guy that came with no shoes on your feet and all that, and you came from
The
nothing.
cheese line.
Don't come on here talking about you a hell of a nigga. The hell of a nigga's just gonna be hell of a niggas. They ain't gonna talk about it.
Right.
Come on. And then you're going to talk about how much of a man you are and you in the court with your kids. You do whatever you can for your kids. I don't care. That's
Right.
that should never even been a topic on these YouTube streets. If you have a problem with that, that should never have even come out. But you put yourself in that predicament and you can't answer the questions and you want to make it a fight, then something
What
wrong
you
with you.
what you think about him and Gil? Do you think it's a play that they're running, or do you think they really have beef?
I think Gil is a multi-millionaire and they had some squabbles because Gil never wanted to pass the ball to this motherfucker in the court. It's a deep implanted emotional problem
Beef
with
between
them,
them.
but none of them wants to admit the real issues. Then, yes, I believe Gilbert went behind his back and talked to a girl to get some pussy. All that stuff happened. This what players do. Just
You're
like
right.
people don't realize all the shit Kwame was bragging about going to do this for the community and doing that for the community. When you join the NBA, you have to do this. This is stuff
Right.
that's in your contract because they know if these people are supporting you, then you have to give back to the community. That
Right.
United shit that you did, you signed up for that. That's part of your white zaddies program. You know what I mean? So, and this thing is going on. You sign up for that for 5, 6 years, even after you leave the league.
Just like
So,
that lawsuit where he gave
right,
them people his money.
yeah, right. 17 million. How do you lose 17 million? How do you get over 68 something million and your mother's house get repossessed? And he got people following you. Come on. We don't know
Right.
all this information when you come on here, but when we find out what they say, when you know better, what you do?
You do better.
Hey, amen, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. I'm
Yes.
sorry. No, I'm just playing. I'm silly.
No, I'm
Yeah.
the same way. That's why I said, let me go in here. I had saw you on 10 Toes Down panel before.
Okay. Yeah, man.
And I was cracking up when you was messing with 10 Toes. You said, you here, you trying to get the people to read the article, and you ain't even read the article. You was getting ready. I was
You know what?
falling laughing.
But after that, I think I woke 10 Toes up because 10 Toes is doing a dynamite job now
Yes, he
in
is.
terms of having his motherfucking dots, Steve, I mean, Sprack, and dots his eyes and all that shit because he's doing a better job. And I think he's more in tune with trying to help these youth stay off the fuck out of these prisons, like he said.
He's doing a hell of a job. I support 10 Toes. I really do.
Okay,
I like what he's doing.
yeah. I like to too, but I'm on some other shit right now. But that's my nigga though. He's still my nigga, and I'm glad him and Jersey Man made up. That shit was bogus anyway. But
Right.
yeah, but the thing, like, I'm getting back to your question. I think
They running the play.
yeah, they running the play. Not,
I believe so.
no, I don't think what's his name really wants him to progress though. He's making him
Yeah.
look he's making him look like a clown.
Making
He's,
Kwame look like a clown.
yeah, because he's allowing he was on Mr. Fat Man's John the other night, and the shit that he was saying do not compute with them being together. Hey, what's happening? Jay, somebody talking to you.
Oh, I can't see it. Mind you,
Let me get up there.
Mark,
I'm sorry.
this is my first. I'm sorry, but this is my first time even being on anybody's
okay.
page.
You know what? I got to learn how to put the comments up there. His name's Kenny Ritchie. You know him?
Nope.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, damn, he put the emojis up there. Man, stop the lust. Stop lusting off her, man. That's why I told her to close her damn thing up. You lusters coming over here, right? But she closed it up too. No, hey, baby, listen. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Because I'm a new YouTuber. Like I only get 7 to maybe 5 likes on the videos. I do uploads. I'm trying to work myself up to get to lives because I'm like I got like a stage site.
Just be careful on posting other people's videos because that fair use shit do not mean shit. If you wind up getting up to a point where you can get money off and monetize your shit, or you getting cash apps and stuff like that, you can't.
Right.
They can flag you. So
but I don't think I'm gonna get monetized because the problems and the issue and the stuff I want to talk about, it seems to be forbidden on here. If it's not drama or some kind of fuckery, it don't get no type of views and clicks.
Exactly. But at the same token, you'd be surprised. A lot of people started off that way, but then people latch on to you in the end. See, you young yet, and your thing is, I've never heard what you had to say, but I'm gonna come check you out because I want to know. I want to know you came on here and was inquisitive about my bullshit, so I'm inquisitive too. But yeah, you can come in too, Richie. You ain't got to show your face or nothing like that.
Come on up. I want to talk about this KB character because I thought by this point at least more people would have woke up by now.
KB is making 5 and 6 videos a day, 4 and 5 hours at a time. His career is right here on YouTube now. The man is too young. He should be out here getting a real fucking job and still with 10 years on it, getting a pension. He can get a pension from somebody.
Right.
Yeah, he say he know how to he got this kind of trade in him and that kind of trade in him.
Yeah, what happened to his fucking tractor?
What, babe, girl, listen. I made a video almost a year ago when he was out there, over a year ago, when he was out there on the tractor pulling stumps, and he was doing everything exactly wrong. Okay.
Oh shit.
I know. Listen, you do not fucking do what he was doing. He was grinding up his motherfucking gears on that shit. I don't even know if that was a rented fucking joint. Because
oh man,
if you own something like that, trust me, that's money. He's supposed to be making money every day. That's a job right there.
Right.
Because
and he's sitting on goddamn YouTube, stirring up and instigating drama amongst other YouTubers.
And let me tell you something. Every morning he's on here between 4 and 5 in the morning in Philadelphia. And I think Atlanta is goddamn only, an hour or something different from Philadelphia. And I come on here at 5 o'clock in the morning. This motherfucker's drinking. So, listen, I'm an alcoholic.
Drinking at 5 in the morning?
I'm a recovering alcoholic. Not recovering because I don't quit. My mom ain't raising no critters, right? My daddy wanted me to go to rehab, but I said no. Right, but listen, so I drink. So I know, and I've been drinking for years. I used to be a drug dealer. I ain't bragging. God changed me. Thank the Lord. Anyway,
we all got a story.
Oh, bam! You already know. You watched some of my videos before.
No, that's just who I am. I try to keep it real.
Okay. Yeah, you cut from a different cloth than these motherfuckers. Maybe your mama and your daddy didn't have no cocaine in their system when they had you. Anyway, whatever the story is, you bright, and that's good. That's a bright light.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, he going down bad. How you go from 400 subscribers and your motherfucking mods is making more money than you now?
His mods is making more money?
Sure.
Oh, man. He doing bad.
I'm saying in terms of presentation, they rising above that what they call it, the algorithms is better than his. His shit
and what's this thing with Sister T and Queen Regina? Are they with him?
Sister T and Queen Regina are his pets. But let me say this. Sister T need to fucking get a life and stop putting her business on it. She looking like a little nasty whore on here. The other day she was raising her leg up and putting it up.
No, she didn't.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch her video. Listen, she telling people, oh, you can't fuck like me, you can't do that. And when she came on here, she was just the humblest sweetie pie. Her name was Sweet Tea then to me, but now she's a ratchet little fat motherfucker. And she's supposed to have a husband. I mean, excuse my language, but I gotta keep it real. This is real comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Hey, I'm part sailor myself.
Yeah, you gotta make it. Listen, you gotta make comedy out of this shit to keep from crying. You gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah, because it's really disheartening. She on here acting like a thought. And how old is she?
She 55, 56, some shit like that. The other one 55 too. She running around here changing uniforms and getting listen, talking about everybody getting mad and dancing and shit.
Oh my God.
She a grandmama. For the love of money, you losing your soul. You throwing, and this one, she's giving Kwame Brown $500 cash apps.
Which one is that?
Queen Regina.
Allegedly. Well, what does she do for a living? That she got $500 to give to his already rich ass?
It was supposed to be allegedly that she won a case or some money, and she's supposed to have a good job or getting paid. I mean, people got money. You know what? You'd be surprised. Just a lot of people that.
And you're right, because I do see a lot of money get thrown around on here.
You see them in the stores shopping with an EBT card, but they got money. Don't listen. Black people are enterprising. We are the most motherfucking. We make $1 out of 15 cents. Okay, so don't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So don't get that shit twisted. Hey, Mark, you think Regina been in the military? Yeah, I believe it.
Oh, she was in the military before?
Yeah, she got that. Then she proclaimed she got the PS or what's that ever that shit is, PSST or what's it called?
PTSD.
Yeah. She got that. She got Fruit Loops in a motherfucking. She's a fruity tootie. But she came on here and claimed that she got the boy a condom laying on her bed and all. Come on, mama.
Oh my fucking God! You got to be kidding me!
And I can't lie. If I ain't have and my girl went down in the plane crash and shit, I'd probably fuck her. I'm just saying about that. Because I like the big girls, right? Little Miss Big. Oh, I love a little fat fuck.
So Sister T can't get no play, huh?
Oh no, Sister T got on there and talk about, can you do this, girl? If I hit you with this 320, you'll go in the wall. Fuck some shit the big girls can do, you can't do, and some shit the little girls can do that the big girls can't do. So stop fucking playing with yourself. I'm just saying.
The last thing I saw of them was both of them. They were dancing, and it hadn't got too crazy, but I turned off because I was so disgusted because I'm in my 30s and heading to my 40s, and if that's who we got to look up to, what's supposed to happen to us?
But like I was telling people the other day, we got to remember, and I'm going to say this, but I was saved because I went to jail when I was 22. And I didn't get out till I was 31. So I was saved from the crack era in terms of my mom and them didn't get into that shit. I didn't get into that shit. But a lot of my generation fucked the generation up that's out here now, that's fucking up the generation that's the little kid, the ones that's shooting each other and shit. Because the crack academic, what they call it, not epidemic. Epidemic. It was a crack epidemic, and then it was the opioids, and then and plus you got to remember a lot of these young kids were now it's 45 and 50 or 30, 40 and 50. They was taking ADHD medicine.
Right.
They was pushing a lot of that in the neighborhood, so there was a lot of motherfuckers getting Ritalin on it. We
Prozac.
Right, Prozac. Right. Listen, we have been fucked up by the systemic racism of America.
Right.
Okay, and people fail to see that shit. That is all genocidally planned. It's a fucking
and black people, they so dumb. They playing right into what they want us to do.
In the hands of the bullshit. Because, like I said, motherfuckers don't realize, but they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to jail because when you go to jail, it's a whole new world in that motherfucker. Especially now.
Oh, yeah.
I got guys that I play cards with now that are ex-prison police guards and shit, and some are still working. And they
Right.
tell me the stories that I already experienced. And motherfucker, you got to be strong as hell when you go in these jails and you walking down the tier and the motherfucker throws some cornflakes and shit in your face. So you
Oh
ain't
my
ready for
God.
that. Oh, people don't know that. They don't talk about that shit. You don't hear about that shit in jail. They don't. You ain't got when the motherfucking white man come to you and say, "Nigga, get in your cell." When they send you up in the mountains, where they gonna send you where your family don't want to come see you because it's a fucking. You got to get on a plane.
2 hours away and shit.
No, 2 hours. You're talking about 7 hours, 8 hours away.
Oh
Uh-uh.
shit.
If you're lucky, you might get a 3 hour drive in the Philly, but now they done closed a lot of them joints up in here and made new ones. So
Right.
they gotta fill the ones up because it's part of the economic structure of America.
You see where they took back over George Hills, the state?
Yes.
You think that was a good idea, being as though you've been through the system before?
Hell fuck no.
Okay, well, damn.
Hey, listen, let me say that to you though. Some of these niggas need to be in jail.
And they
Some
do.
some of them come home better. I know. I look. I look back. I ain't look back in 31 years because I saw what it was doing to us, and I said I ain't going back there. Fuck that bullshit.
Right. That's where that comes in, where you know better, you do better. You don't keep doing the same
Yeah,
shit that you know.
8.5 years. I got in there. I started reading and learning some shit. Now, if you go in there, get it's called institutionalized, and let me tell you something. 65% of the motherfuckers that go in get institutionalized.
Oh
And you,
no, I'm gonna tell you, my brother, I watched it from my brother. He went to a place called Glen Mills at 15 years old. He was trying to, sling and
I was
bang.
in Glen Mills. I was in Glen Mills.
And so he went there, and from there he went to the county jails, and then from there he went upstate. When I tell you, from when he was 15 years old, he's 40 years old now, and the longest he has been free is 6 months. He did 8 years, got out for 3 months, went back, did 6 years. So I believe you when you say that institutionalized,
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
that's sad.
I was revolving door motherfucker. I started at 13, baby girl. I went through all. That's what actually saved me from not getting a lot of risk, going through a lot of shit while I was incarcerated because I was fighting all the time. I knew how to fight, and I knew the hardcore niggas. I was one of the hardcore niggas that went with the hardcore niggas, so I was cool. So by the time I got to the penitentiary, because most of the niggas that I met in the juvenile institution wound up in the big house. So, but if you a new jack coming off the streets and you ain't got your gun and can't fight, now these niggas is having a hard problem. You going in there with your pants half down, oh, they waiting for them now. They can't get coochie on a visit and stuff like when I was there. Ain't none of that.
Oh no, conjugal visits is over with.
Ain't none of that touching your girl on the visit, none of that, and her sitting on your lap when I was incarcerated. Now, these boys got to find a way to release that tension.
Right.
That saltpeter ain't
And,
working
it's not helping that it's now a damn trend, because let's be real, gay people been all over the world for since the 60s, probably the 50s, but now it seems to be a trend to wear your dick out with a rainbow on it or some shit.
Maybe since Solomon and Gomorrah.
That's what I'm saying. So but now all of a sudden you can't say the word gay in the state of Florida. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's like being pushed on us. So even if you ain't gay, they're gonna make you be gay, or they're gonna make you support it.
They trying to take the masculinity out of our race more than anything, though.
Right. So jail definitely ain't the place to be.
Yeah, and that's what they doing. And see, another thing is, this gonna fuck people up. A lot of these women gonna start getting that monkey shit because they're gonna find out that their boyfriend been fucking around with these dudes.
How about it? How that monkeypox? You right about that? Because that's where it's stemming from, the homophobe.
Baby, you say what's wrong with you? I got the monkeypox. Where you get the monkeypox? They say 95% of them come from fucking with dudes.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. See, what you do in the dark come out in the light every time. Motherfuckers play around with it if they want to.
Paying them hush money. They had one on Facebook was on Facebook. I don't know where he was from, but he was running down. He had people IDs, and he was outing all the guys that had stopped paying him hush money on Facebook. And some of these guys were married. Some of them had 6 and 7 kids. Some of them was like real respected in the streets and was aired out on Facebook.
Baby girl, I was incarcerated 8.5 years. Some of the niggas that you swore would not do this kind of shit was fucking with these guys, man.
I believe it too.
Tough ass niggas walking around strolling. Next thing you know, you pay attention, you see that motherfucker coming out the dude's cell. Then these dudes, the homosexuals, they be like, nigga, don't try that on me. I just got finished fucking you. What are you talking about?
Oh shit.
See, that's the thing is, you go in there thinking you doing, these dudes are tell who the punks is. You can't be no punk and hide it in prison because the
right.
punk won't tell on you.
Right, and ain't no guns in prison. How some of these niggas can't fight and be trying to use guns all the time. Ain't none of them in prison. So how you gonna get them off you?
Your homie will sell you for a fucking buttercup. And don't nobody stick together but the Mexicans, the Indians, the Africans. Black people don't stick together in prison. You think your homie is your homie? That'd be the Judas to turn your motherfucking ass into one of them Mexicans and shit.
So let me ask you, what's the worst thing you saw when you was in there?
A dude make shit soldiers out of his doo-doo in his cell.
Oh my Lord. Now that's some sick shit.
I watched the police beat a dude up and it looked like he had 2 heads.
And they got away with it? He ain't sue?
No, you'll never see the motherfucker. He was one of them dudes that didn't have family that came to see him, and he was he was from Pittsburgh, he was from another state, but he was doing shit to the people. But he was one of them dudes that like to get his ass beat.
Oh, okay. Always doing shit.
You get all kinds of people in there. I've seen niggas get killed and everything.
Wow.
I've seen a dude that only had 2.5 to 5 years kill a dude because he molested him and she stabbed him and they gave him a life sentence.
Damn. From a 2 to 5 to life.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Shit is crazy. Yeah. But they can do that behind the wall because y'all never hear about it in the streets. Stuff that goes on in the streets.
Just like those people that was catching COVID when COVID first came out. Well, I'm going to say C-19. I don't know if they want to flag it, but...
I'm going to give you some information. My youngest son was conceived while I was incarcerated at a place called Graterford Prison, right?
I know about Graterford.
Take down his name, Nudie Mims. Read about it. This dude was so powerful. He was one of my homies. He killed some people at a place called Dubal's. He burned them up, white folks and shit. He was an enforcer for making money for the Nation of Islam.
Okay. Nudie Mims.
Nudie Mims. Read your story on Nudie Mims. His real we call him Jabbar. But
okay.
He ran the boxing league, and he's the only one that brought boxing into Holmesburg and all them prisons, the little county prisons. But anyway, he looked like Muhammad Ali a little bit. But they shipped him out of that prison at 3:30 in the morning in a helicopter and took him somewhere, and 3 months later he was dead. They said he died of diabetes. That man.
Oh my goodness.
Let me say this to you. You read the story, they said we was bringing in hoes and prostitutes in the jail, but they was our girlfriends, our wives, our sisters.
Right.
On banquets, we would have banquets like religious banquets, Muslim, Christian, and we'd have long tables with skirts on them. And the only way we would be able to have sex. And this was like 6 months apart, a year apart, shit like that we would maneuver to get these banquets held. And we had sex under the table, or we had guards that we knew was cool. We get them for food, and we had bathroom time, 20 minutes, shit like that. I could write a book about it.
Well, you see what's going on now. They got transgenders in there getting people pregnant. They ain't saying, they ain't doing nothing about that.
Shit crazy.
Wait a minute. Now I can see the chat. He said the pharmaceutical companies are the biggest drug. Ain't that the truth? And I know for a fact because I'm the person in the doctor office that write the prior authorizations, the scripts, and all of that. And that is the damn truth.
Don't put too much out there, boy.
I forgot about these doctors and shit, but they they are the drug dealers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But now they even cracking down on them because now they allocating all the medications if they narcotics.
But
Like if people was getting like 160 Percocet, now they cutting it in half. The DEA cracking down.
I don't even think they're getting the Percocets like that no more. Listen, let me tell you this up. And this is the honest God truth on everything I love. Baby girl, I used to take Percocets. I have neuropathy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a diabetic. I've been a diabetic
Right.
32 years.
Okay.
They was giving me 90 Percocets every month. So from 1991 to 2017. And I never got addicted to them.
You took them because you took them how you were supposed to.
Right.
You got people taking 10 30s throughout the day, taking 3 just to get started. I know people that can't even get out the bed without 120 milligrams without
Right.
Percocet.
Right. But if you
And
take them
that's
like
a
like
whole
they
nother
prescribe,
epidemic itself.
it's about the weakness of people's minds, baby.
True, true, very much true.
Because
But you got off of them, you didn't like it, or what happened with that?
what happened was they got me some Volta and the rotten because even the Percocets started not helping me. I was having so much pain, and I think I could take some pain. I
Right.
I used to box as a young boy. I boxed, and I've been in some wars in Philadelphia with Frank Fletcher, Frank the Animal Fletcher, and all them guys. I used to train with them guys. I used to train with a lot of Philadelphia fighters, and I took a lot of beatings. But
Okay.
I wouldn't wish neuropathy or pancreatitis on anybody. It is painful. It would make you ball up and cry. I mean, I was in tears at night from the pain in my feet. But they
Right.
had to find a miracle drug for me, and the Cymbalta and the Neurotin together has been helping me.
Okay. So at least something something worked for you. Your
I
body
still,
probably got used to the
still have it
Percocet,
in
and
my
it's
head real bad at night, but it's not as excruciating as it used to be.
that's good.
I know
Yeah, they
some.
gonna
I
have to
know.
deal with that.
Let me see what he said.
They're damn.
Why you don't get in the box, man? And you could block your thing and just come in and talk, man. You ain't gotta keep writing all this stuff. I know some dudes who can't go a day without perks. It's sad. Yeah. I don't see.
Yeah,
I don't be
come
out
on.
there in the streets like I used to see how bad it is. But let me say this though: the center city, I went in my center city in town where I live at in Philadelphia. It don't look the same. People look. It look like a damn. Oh man, what do you call that shit? When in the look like a desert. What happened? You must have got a call. She's welcome to come back when you finish, dear. Yeah, it's crazy. Richie, why you don't come in? You got a bomb phone or something, man? No, I'm just playing. What happened, Jay? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating carrots in y'all ear. My baby be buying carrots and don't tell me the carrots are in there, even though I can't see worth a fuck anybody. And they be going bad. I don't like to waste food, especially vegetables. And shave the skin off them. I eat these shits. Especially these joints are sweet. I'm getting ready to get off here anyway, though. And baby girl, I appreciate you coming by. If I don't know what happened. Let me see if I can put the link back in there. I don't know if it's still here. I will. So you can see. Because you said you just started coming here, so. Let me do it. Come on, punk. There you go. Come on back. I was enjoying our chat. You ain't doing nothing at work anyway. Let me bring my camera back up. I know some dude. Okay, what else he said? That was me last. What happened to you, honey? What happened? Where you at? Her phone must have died. I can't think of no other reason why she not responding. She was too nice. Cool. But I'll see you again, my dear. I gotta make sure I take down her name so I could go on her live. Let me write it down now. Where my phone at? Baby, baby, baby. Excuse me for a minute, who's ever here. Give me a second. Let me block her in, man. You got a page, Rich? And I come in there and I give all support to anybody who comes see me. Let me get our name again. Hope that should be, yeah, that's got to be a page. Oh, okay. I know I can't see motherfucker. GS. Go, nigga. She back? No. What was? I don't know, man. I'm trying. What was your opinion on Gilbert and Kwame on Mr. Fair Use panel the other night? I didn't watch that. I'm gonna go watch it though. Somebody told me to watch it. No, that ain't come out right. I gotta put that in. That must be wrong. How to start a lash business? No, that's not her. Gotta find out. I didn't see fair. You know, I don't watch Fair Use. I don't even really fuck with Fair Use. I'm gonna check him out though. Somebody say He got a nice joint. Baby girl, your thing ain't coming up. Let me try to get her, bro. You know, I'm sorry, I'm slow. Okay. I must be putting it in there wrong. Yep, that's probably what it was. I don't see her, man. She ain't no glasses on there. Where's she at? I don't either. But that one night, it was one back and forth. 2 hours. Oh, yeah. That was last night. I'm getting ready to go watch it. I'm glad you said something. Ain't coming up. Test results are in. Miss Jazzy Life. That ain't her. No, I gotta wait till she come back. Friday, I think. Okay. And it was Fair Use. Ain't it? His name Mr. Fair Use, right? Don't he call himself Mr. Fair Use? And again, why you ain't never answer why you don't get in the box? That you ride. That you again, man. Come on, man, confess. Okay, it's you. Get in your box, man. Why you don't get in the box? Say something. Where girlfriend go at? Where my friend go at? Well, that was quick. Anyway, I'm leaving anyway. Time to get up out. There she is. Okay. Let me put the link in there again. Because I was enjoying our conversation. You can, like I said, block your thing. I'm only going to be on here another 15, 20 minutes anyway. I'm surprised my squad ain't here. Oh, I figured that. I said she probably got a phone call or either her phone died. Well, it happened. There you go. Oh, you done got in the car now?
Yeah, I got a phone call. My daughter got to be picked up from school.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to do this with you driving the car.
I'm going to put you down and take off the video.
Okay. Cause don't look at me, just drive and do what you pay attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, what I missed? What y'all go into? What topic?
Nothing. He was talking about he wanted me to check out Fair Use. Do you watch Fair Use?
No, I keep hearing about him though. A lot of people talk about this guy, Fair Use. They talk about him like they talk about self-talk.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch him because they say Friday he had a panel for 2 hours. They was going back and forth. But really, you know what? My thing is, my biggest thing on here is I just don't like the way this money is just be given away for nothing. I think it's shameless. I think it's scandalous. I think it's a bunch of fuckery. And people need to stop falling victim. If you just want to watch a fucking soap opera, then watch the soap opera.
Right. Or if
You know
you
what
want
I
to
mean?
see some damn foolery or somebody act
Right.
like a jackass, just go to the damn circus because there's a lot of damn clowns running around on here.
And you got to be a weird motherfucker to sit on here and watch a nigga talk about another man's chest and all that. Well, come on, man. What a nigga wearing?
I'm,
I
I'm
mean,
definitely starting to see a lot of men on here with a lot of female traits sitting up here gossiping
yeah,
for 4 and 5 hours. He be over there gossiping.
yeah. Hell of a niggas don't do that. Come on. You live your life and have fun with it. Fuck out of here.
Right. If I was a millionaire, I wouldn't be sitting on nobody's line gossiping as no grown
Yeah,
ass man. If I'm hell
yeah.
of a nigga.
That's what and the thing is, I'm gonna say this, and I this is just my opinion. I believe Gilbert Arenas is putting a lot of money into this bullshit. Like I think he really gave uh Skinny some money to help him get that Hellcat.
Oh, Skinny really got the Hellcat. I'm hearing about this Hellcat everywhere.
Just to make Kwame squirm. They go, it's childish. It's like kindergarten shit.
It really is.
Yeah, and now Skinny believing that this motherfucking Gilbert Arenas is gonna put him on a TV show and all this kind of shit.
Oh shit. He done promised him a TV show. I didn't miss the whole lot.
Oh, you
Because
gotta,
I don't do
you,
this
you
YouTube
gotta,
a whole
yeah,
lot. I try to do it around my
yeah,
schedule and I do it as a hobby. I
yeah,
don't want no money either. I just be
yeah.
wanting to put my unpopular opinion out there because that's what it seemed like. Everybody else riding the bandwagon of
Yeah,
fuckery and fuck shit.
you want to become addicted to the fuckery. That's it. I got better things to do with my time. But like I said, I like to come on here every now and then and say, look, people, stop being so gullible. Stop being
Right.
so stupid. It's just my thing as a man to say, I got to say something. Come on. I just
Right.
watch the weirdest shit ever. $100 million man on here talking about he got contracts with a TV show where he got a budget of 500,000, and you on here talking about another nigga, talking about you and your titties and all this old shit, and you gonna say titties and call your chest a titty, nigga, the fuck, you weird,
That is some gay ass shit. If you supposed to be a heterosexual man, you referring to another man's chest as titties?
right? They calling each other names like Tammy and
Oh God.
Becky with this hair.
Oh my goodness. I think they got some secrets there. They really don't want
Yeah,
YouTube to know.
yeah, them dudes been touched, I believe. I'm something wrong with them.
Yeah, I think they go through the same shit that the other people in the industry got to go through. That buck breaking that they be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all entertainment. It's all in the industry, if you ask me. Basketball,
Exactly.
football, music,
Exactly.
movies.
You're gonna run into that one motherfucker that like you, and you're gonna have to perform or not perform.
Right, they level up. They go to the next level. What they say is 3 doors.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that what Mr. Campbell said? It's three
Whether it
doors,
be
and so took this door, and so
whether it
took
be a
that door.
woman, a man, an animal, or whatever. Shit, I remember a dude called Jerry Pentacoli. They said they found him pulling gerbils out his ass.
Oh shit!
He had the string broke on one day. He had to go to the hospital to get the gerbil pulled out of his ass.
Damn.
These niggas is weird.
Yeah, I believe something happened to him because it's not normal grown man behavior, especially at the ages that they at. These ain't no young whippersnappers that's acting like this and doing this shit. These is men that got children that's damn near 21
Right,
years
right.
older and acting like this online.
Then the
That's
fucked
what
up
I
thing,
don't understand. And the women.
the fucked up thing with Kwame was he was coming all like Steven Jackson for buying this and buying that. But every time he talked about his girl, that car I bought her, that $5,000 pocketbook I bought her. Nigga, he was doing the same thing he was doing. So what the fuck you hypocriting for?
Right.
Anyway,
What makes you indifferent?
right. But baby girl, let me say this. You're welcome to come through here anytime. I'm getting ready to get the fuck out of here because, like I said, I got a little better things to do. But it was fun talking about these assholes. But
That's right.
people that's listening to this that ever come by and watch my video, please stop being so gullible. Save your money for your grandkids, or put it in some a CD or something, and make it last. Because if you sending $20 every time this motherfucker come on here 5 times a day, that's $100. That $100 every day. You dumb. I gotta go. My name is Mark J, and I approve this message. Jay, it was
Have a good day, Mark.
all right, you too, baby. And brother, man, you too. Nice meeting you too, but you got to come on and get in the box one day, bro. Okay? Briefs. I'm out of here.